everybody have one of these?
Yes.
Okay. We'll take turns going over this. Any questions, just ask along the way. Rule 1 is penalty areas. Penalty areas used to be called hazards. They used to be called a water hazard, or a bunker is considered a hazard. So, but a penalty area is, they can be marked, they used to be yellow and red. They were different drops, but not anymore. They just made it one way, which is a simplification. If your ball is in what is in a penalty area and you can play it, you can go in there and play it. I mean, just because the ball's inside the line of the hazard doesn't mean you can't play it. That's the green, this is the pond. This is the creek. It hits up by the green and kicks into the creek, right? That's what you're talking about. So it entered the creek right here. This is the point of entry. The green's there. I can never go, any drop you ever take, you can never go closer to the target. It's not allowed.
On the putting green, you used to be able, you were not permitted to repair ball marks. Not ball marks, but spike marks. Now you can repair spike marks and you can tap them down. Okay, before you could not do that.
Does everybody know how to mark their ball? I mean, the best way is directly behind the ball,
think so too.
In line with the hole. That's the best way. Nobody could ever accuse you of doing something if you stick to that standard. That standard's used by 95% of the players. Bunkers. Your ball lies in a bunker. Any part of it touches the sand, it's in the bunker. You may remove natural and artificial objects, as well as loose impediments. Like I said, it used to be just a bottle cap, a piece of glass, but now you can move a rock, you can move a branch, you can move a leaf. So that's changed. You may not test the condition of the bunker. Like if you walk in and drop your wedge, that's not a penalty. It hit the sand. But if you walk in and you're dragging your club, like, oh, this is heavy sand, or this is firm sand, you're testing the surface.
But if you do it by accident, it's okay.
It's different.
We kind of already went over dropping a little bit, but it's at knee height now. It used to be right here. It's at knee height. Since
Unplayable lies, a very common thing. Nobody can call a lie unplayable except you. You're the only person. Unplayable lie, 3 options. You always can go, the instance on number 15. You hit it off the tee, it buries in the bunker. You can always, whether it's in a bunker or up against, always go back to where you hit your last shot. What you're losing is the distance, right? And of course your 1 penalty. So I hit my tee shot in the buried lie in the bunker. I'm going back to the tee. Now I'm hitting my 3rd shot, okay? And you can put it on a tee when you're hitting off a teeing ground, if you're hitting the same shot. You can take 2 club lengths. Use your driver. You can't use your putter because a lot of people have those long putters, and there were people taking advantage of that rule. So they made a driver is the longest club you can use. So my ball's at the edge of this laptop. I go 1, 2. I would put a tee down. Throw me a ball, Phil. I would put a tee down here. The other part, 2 club lengths. The other is you can take, it went in right here, and I can go back as far as I want, keeping, say Louise is the pin. I'm gonna go all the way back. I can go back 10 yards, 50 yards, 100 yards, keeping that line. One of the things with out of bounds is there's a local rule proposed for standard golf, like the golf you're gonna play today, right? You guys are playing for fun, you're gonna have some laughs.
It speeds up play.
They want you for posting score purposes. If you hit it out of bounds, right up there, oh, it's out of bounds, let me just drop it right here with a 1-stroke penalty. If you're playing in a match, or you got to play by the rules. The rules of golf are you need to go back to where you hit the last shot. Out of bounds is the most severe penalty in golf. The same rule, out of bounds rule, is the same rule as a lost ball. If you lose your ball or you hit it out of bounds, you lose a stroke and you lose the distance that stroke went. You need to go back. So the most severe penalty is lost ball and out of bounds. It's stroke and distance.